Oh, hi, I'm that topping dude, and we are here to play That Topping Dude Plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game, Get the Picture. And the date is January 10th, 2026. The game is 1378, 1378, 1378. Oh, yeah. Oh, um, so hi. Did I do everything? I'm not sure if I was not even conscious, but just now. We have heard from our two favorite players. Besides me, I mean, of course, I mean, besides our two favorite other players, my two favorite, maybe you know other people playing and you like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't even know what the game is today. Anyway, what we heard from them, and let's see what the anonymous player has to say. Oh, he was very verbose today. He said, I got the picture. And then he adds, he didn't add anything. All he said is, I got the picture. All right. And let's see what Jaden said. He said something. He said something. He said, lucky guess picture for me. I didn't have much to go on, so I just guessed, but he got it. So they both got it. With Jaden, it was a lucky guess. With the anonymous player, we'll never know. All we know is he got it. We don't know if he struggled. We don't know if he thought it was hard. We don't know if he thought it was easy. He's anonymous with both his identity and his feelings. His feelings are just as anonymous as his identity is. All right, baby, let's go. All right, okay, you can share the whole screen. Share the whole screen. Share the whole screen. Okay, you're seeing. Okay, this is the um, that's the 2025 account. Here's 2026. Yesterday, the answer was Destry rides again. And let's see what today is 58%. Uh-oh. The Bottle, a novel by Don Burnham. Well, I don't know if this is right, but it makes me think The Lost Weekend because um because The Lost Weekend, I think is Ray Milland. It's about an alcoholic and oh, you know what? I think it's a Billy Wilder film, but I actually don't like it that much. So it must be one of those Billy Wilder. If it is a Billy Wilder, I don't even know if that's the right. I don't know if we're talking about The Lost Weekend. I'm not even sure if that's the answer. Um, I do not know right offhand, but for some reason, The Lost Weekend. Okay, let's see what by a novel by Don Burnham because he hides bottles and it's black and white, and he's an alcoholic and he hides bottles all around the apartment. Like I think he has one uh, hanging off a piece of string or rope or something out the window. So no one ever looks there. So when no one's looking, he pulls it back up and I don't, but I don't. Okay, let's see what the okay. All right, let's see. Clean and sober. Okay, we're on the right track. We're on the right track. I don't know what clean and sober is, but I doubt that that is the answer. Days of Wine and Roses. Ooh. Days of Wine and Roses. I think I have a story about days. Well, let's see. I'll tell it later if I remember. Um, I'll tell it right now. Days of Wine and Roses was partially shot in an apartment in San Francisco that I ended up living in for about a year, I think. And I've watched the film, and you can barely recognize the apartment. I struggle to see things I recognize, but I see them, but it's really hard. It's not like oh there it is. It's like they told us that Days of Wine and Roses was shot there, and I look at the film and I go, yeah, I kind of see it. All right. Anyway, in a lonely place. Oh, sorry. Stop that. Stop that. The Lost Weekend. Okay, I'm gonna play it on the other game. See, I must and The Shining. Well, the Shining. Okay, you know that part of The Shining where he's at the typewriter writing all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, that's what he's writing. He's writing all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. He's not writing The Bottle, a novel by Don Burnham. All right, let's go on the 2025. and let's play it here. And I think it's The Lost Weekend, but we're going to make sure I'm right before we cast it on my 2020. Okay, I'm covering the screen, so if it's wrong, I won't see what the right answer is. So let's just see. And I got the picture. And get the picture. I'm on the 6th Street. And that's only that's my 2025. Let's see. And then here, the last week. I did say last weekend, right? Did I? I didn't say what Days of Wine and Roses, did I? Okay. I got the picture. I'm on the 10th Street. Okay. I just got a text. Who's it from? It's from John Hatkins. Of all people, good morning, Grasshopper. He thinks that we're in Kung Fu and that he's my master. He's my master of this game for movies he's never even seen. Ready to continue your streak? I'm more than ready. I've done it. I'm sure you are. Well, happy heavenly birthday to George Foreman, who would have turned 77 today. This guy is into boxing. He loves George Foreman and Muhammad Ali and George Frazier. And he wasn't writing to talk about this game. He was talking about George Foreman's birthday. He would have been 77 today. Well, God, he died very young. 77 is not old, and he's been dead for a while, hasn't he? That that's young. Okay, anyway, enough about Hey, John, we're not here to talk about boxing unless it's a boxing movie. Okay. Well, happy would-be birthday, George Foreman. Okay. All right, now let's see. Just want to double check that I haven't gone above 78% here. No, why would it be above 78%? And over here, I'm on a 10-day streak at 100%. The best, the best I'll ever do. Okay. All right, let's see what they said about the motherfucking last week, baby. After 100 on his first ruins his weekend plans and nearly destroys his relationship in his life. The Lost Weekend was co-written and directed by enemy Billy Wilder. Okay, I think I said Ray Milland, didn't I? And I definitely said Billy Wilder. This is a Billy Wilder film. I do, you know, I don't know if it's a block. Sometimes I kind of wonder if it's, every time I see a movie about alcoholics or drug addicts, especially if they're trying to become clean and sober, I just find them the most boring movies. I'll avoid them. Because I don't. And The Lost Weekend, I don't. I only saw it once. I don't think that he's actually trying to recover. I think you're just seeing him in the depth of his alcoholism. And he does things like what I said. He has a bottle outside the window. I think he has them hidden. They're hidden all over the apartment. Oh, it's a problem, man. He has a problem with alcohol. Ray Milland. So. You know, they're, I guess, what you would call social conscience movies. But I guess I'm not, I guess I'm glad they exist. I just don't want to see them. Uh, I think this film made an impact, if I'm not mistaken. It really, but I don't know. I just don't like, they bore me. Um, So that's that. So don't make me win. Don't make me win. I mean, Harvey and I went to see this movie once called Clean, and it had this Asian actress, I can't remember, and she was very good. And it's not that the acting is bad, I just don't like watching the stories. All right. But other than that, The Lost Weekend's a good film. Just I don't ever want to see it again. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.